Alright guys, BLM here back with more Knack. So we can continue on, start chapter 3. So it's been about 30 minutes since I last recorded, helped my mom with some groceries and stuff, and I bought a couple things on PSN because I can't stop buying shit. But yeah, new sale, so I bought a few things. I bought 6 games, spent 45 bucks. I shouldn't have, but whatever. I decided fuck it. So yeah, well I bought, one of them was even from the new sale. One of them was actually like is still from the spring sale, but it's just I kind of forgot about it, so I bought it. And that is Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Because I own Metal Gear Solid 5, the base game, but I never bought Ground Zeroes. And I kind of regret just not buying the Definitive Edition, because that's actually on sale now for $6. So it's like, in retrospect, I should have just bought the Definitive Edition, not bought the Standard Edition like I did a few months ago for $4. Because I bought the regular edition for $4, and now I bought Ground Zero for $3, so I'm actually spending, what, an extra dollar than what I could have if I waited a little bit, but whatever, who cares. So I bought Ground Zero, mostly because, like, I do eventually plan on playing Metal Gear Solid 5, and I didn't own Ground Zero yet, so, and I felt like if I were to do a video on my other channel about Metal Gear Solid 5, I would want to have Ground Zero before doing it, so I did that. What else did I buy? I talked about this at the end of the last episode. I bought Digimon World. That was $9, which is, to be fair, a little bit higher than I would have liked, but it's the only Digimon game from PS4 that I don't own, so it's like, fuck it, I'll get it. Because I own the 2 Cyber Sleuth, or are they Cyber Sleuth? Digimon Story games, and didn't have World, so I bought the World, Digimon World next order. Oh, we have skill points. I completely forgot that was a thing. What do we want? Multi-punch? Oh, we can't get that? Can we not get these? We can't. Okay. So we have to get these first. Let's get this. Okay, so now we can buy these. Or not? Maybe we can. Okay, attack power up. Alright, let's do that. Okay. So, I don't remember what's going on in the story right now, to be honest, but whatever. Oh, fuck off. Of course I fucking died. Is that the first time I died? I think it's the first time I've died at Knack so far. Yeah, so, yeah, I bought those. So that was $9, a bit higher than I would have liked, but whatever. Then I bought a Quiet Man, like I said, that was $5, so it's like, why not? We'll play a Quiet Man, it'll be funny. So, it's supposed to be one of those, like, so bad that's good sort of games, so it's like, we'll play it. It'll be interesting. And then, so that loan wasn't even that much. That alone was only like, what, $17? So obviously the big bulk of what okay, I'm supposed to do this. There we go. So the big bulk of what I purchased was, I decided to fucking bite the bullet and go all in on the PS1 Final Fantasy trilogy. So 7, 8, 9. Again, I've been holding off for a while, but I kind of realized, well, I have 10 and 10-2. I have 12. I have 15. So, out of all the ones that are available on PS4, the only ones I'm missing is 7, 8, 9. Obviously, Remake not included. This is standard 7, by the way. So, like, these are essentially just ports of the original PS1 games. But it's like, I've been wanting to play them, and I actually don't own them. That's another thing. I don't actually even... I own 7 on PS1, but I actually don't own even 8 or 9 on PS1. So it's like, I feel like at this point, it's like, I might as well just fucking buy the PS4 version. So, yeah, and, so, okay, what was it, 7's on sale for $8, which is the cheapest I've ever seen it, standard 7, by the way, was on sale for $7, or $8, was it 7 or 8, whatever, anyway, it's the cheapest I've ever seen it, I've never seen it below 10, so, I decided, you know, fuck it, bite the bullet. I'll buy it because I would like to play it because obviously, especially because Final Fantasy 7 Remake isn't the complete game anyway yet, and it's probably gonna take a while for that to even come out. I decided, you know what, let's just buy 7. And like again, another factor is that I wouldn't mind doing a video on these games at some point. I think it'll be, like I would like to do like a Final Fantasy sort of. I don't know if I'll do a ranking or.
It's hard to believe you saved the world. All you know
a
are
retrospective or what, but
we can jump too. Hey,
you're a good fighter, but to be a great warrior, you need to know more.
Yeah, so we'll pause out this cutscene. I'll go ahead and do something, but yeah. So I decided by 7, 8, 9 because they were all on sale. 7 was again $8, I think, $7 or $8. 8 was $10.
Focus and attack.
Which that one just came out, right? Like that didn't even come out that long ago. This 8 remaster, and then the one I really was considering was 9, because 9 is on sale for. It's also $10. It's taking like 10.20 or something dumb like that. I don't know why that's the case. Or is it 10.50? Whatever. It was a little, like slightly over $10, which is really dumb. So I really it was like, is this worth it? And I just said fuck it at the end. Like, to be honest, I was considering not buying the 3, but then I was like, well.
Use it wisely.
What happened to the kick? Oh, that's still a thing, so it's only hold. Okay. Yeah, they really added a lot more shit to the combat system. Yeah, so I said fuck it, and I bought 8 and 9. Just so I can have them all. I mean, again, I wouldn't know when I get around to playing these, probably not for a while. But I just thought, you know, fuck it, let's just get it out of the way. Let's just buy it now. Okay. Alright, I'll probably pause here and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back. I probably said I was going to be for like 5 minutes, and I ended up being 25 minutes, but whatever. We'll continue on still. We'll play for like another 20 minutes to kind of make up for it. Yeah, so yeah, as I said, bought some games. Should I have bought them? Probably not, but whatever, I did. And then, to be fair, I'm spending a lot less money nowadays, due to Corona and everything, so, I guess it kind of makes up for that. Yeah, then also I got like numerous bonuses and refunds and all that sort of shit. So it's like, why not? Whatever. We'll spend an extra like $20 that I originally planned on a couple games that I probably won't play for a while. There we go. Keep on forgetting which button it is. Fuck. Okay, that was really fucking close. Although like one hit kills them. These guys don't get killed in one hit though. I did consider buying things like the Contra collection and the Castlevania collection. I just decided to let it go because those are games that that aren't really my thing nowadays. Like, while I played them in the past, I would like to eventually do a video on like the Castlevania series and even the Contra series. It's like they're just not things that I currently like playing now. Unlike the Final Fantasy series, where like Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9 at this point are like more my type of game. Like it's funny because they weren't when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, I probably wouldn't have liked the older Final Fantasy games, but while like when I was a kid, I loved like things like Contra and I mean, to be honest, I didn't really play Castlevania until I was a bit older. But either way, like yeah, Final Fantasy wouldn't have been my thing back then, while like Castlevania and Contra would have been. But like nowadays, like things like Contra and Castlevania aren't really my thing, and I feel like I would rather play the Final Fantasy games than play the Contra games and Castlevania and stuff. Even though I still do love Symphony of the Night. I just haven't played it in forever though. Oh shit, we're really actually almost dead. So I mean, like eventually I'd like to do those, like get those and play those, but it's just I don't feel like I'm incentivized to really do it now. Because they're currently $9. I could see them dropping. The Final Fantasy games, I don't really see them dropping that much. Like I could see them dropping to like $8 a piece, but I don't see them dropping beyond that. Like, while the collections, they're currently $9 a piece. So I mean, they probably will stay around there. But that, mixing with the fact that I just, again, don't feel too incentivized to actually play it, it's like, I was just kind of okay with letting those go for now. Because, like, I don't think, like, even though, like, Final Fantasy, like, I don't know when the fuck I'll get around to playing Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9. I think it's even further away from when I would play the Castlevania or the other one, or Contra games. Especially Contra, like, I feel like, Castlevania, I'm a lot more, like, incentivized to play than Contra. Because at least Castlevania has a narrative around it. It's still, like, again, I enjoy Symphony of the Night. But, I really have nothing with, no connection to Contra outside of that first game. And even then, again, there's no narrative really to it or anything. Does the Contra collection have Contra 4? I've actually never played Contra 4.
Stop treating me like a child already.
They care about
So I guess there's a report now that Guerrilla Games is actually planning a trilogy for the Horizon series. So that's interesting. I'll be really excited for that. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I love Horizon Zero Dawn, but I feel like they kind of answered too much, maybe, within Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, like, where are they gonna go for these next two games? I mean, obviously there's the stuff with the Masters, but it's like, is that gonna carry over 2 more games? I guess we'll see.
goblins.
They just love to break things, don't they?
Sure, this is really weird because it's like, it feels like they're like mixing Knack with like Uncharted in a way. Actually, it's kind of funny to think that this came out after Uncharted 4. So this came out 2017, right? So actually, yeah, this came out after fucking Horizon. That's really funny to think about. Oh, do this. Game?
It's a landslide. We'll need to find a way around.
Okay, I guess we go here. I find it weird how that, like, with Knack, that there's a lot of like these 2D sections that aren't actually 2D.
Think we can squeeze through here?
Narrow. But it should work.
Let's see. Oh, so that's interesting. So I guess according to this, even when Horizon was concepted, it was concepted as a multi-part series, but it wasn't agreed upon that they would have more until after the success of the first game. So that's interesting. So that essentially means that, like, it seems like they've planned things out
Yes.
from the first Horizon,
The old
so hopefully that's the
battlefield is on the
case.
other side of this mine.
It's so abandoned.
Xander shut it down years ago. He believes little can be achieved with metal weapons.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's interesting. So it was initially planned to be a
Come in handy
PS4
when fighting
game,
goblins.
Horizon 2. Actually, I kind of want to read this because, like, I'm hoping this is true. I mean, it's from a somewhat credible source. At least not a inherently uncredible source. So let's just read. Let's just read what this has to say. I know we already wasted enough time with this episode, so well, who gives a shit if we waste more? All right, next installment, Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Which, by the way, that's not going to be the name, right? Started development soon after. I mean, there's no point anymore, right? Because Zero Dawn was the name of the fucking the project and everything. Now that storyline's kind of done, so it's like there's no point to call it Zero Dawn. So I'm assuming it'll be a different title, obviously. Initially, the game was planned for PS4. However, it's thought that development has now entirely shifted to focus on Sony's next generation console. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is said to be gigantic in scope, with a larger game world and more freedom to explore than its predecessor. People with knowledge of the game also indicated the inclusion of co-op, although it's not clear if it will be delivered via the main story or a separate mode. At one point, Guerrilla was planning to release a standalone co-op game preview, with progress carrying over into the later full version of Zero Dawn 2. One person involved. However, it's not clear if these plans are still in place. Co-op is a feature. Yeah, whatever. Just more about co-op. I don't care. Guerrilla's work on a sequel has been suggested by. Okay, I already knew that. PlayStation has even made possible reference to how PS5's innovative controller could impact gameplay in Horizon. Yeah. So really nothing new. This isn't much at all. Take the roadmap. Yeah, so literally nothing. We literally got nothing from this article. Cool. Outside of the fact that it was initially planned for PS4. Which I wouldn't be that surprised by. I mean, because like you would assume that they knew beforehand that they would have a 3 to 4 year development cycle. Which puts it at around the time, like, which would put it like inherently like at the time of either being a PS5 launch title or being a late PS4 game. So I wouldn't be surprised if they initially thought late PS4 game and said, you know what,
We were trying to keep the goblins
we
out.
need to
Doesn't seem to be working.
make this a PS5 one. I don't like. I think initially I was thinking it was going to be a launch title. I think as time's gone on, I've kind of gotten to the point where I don't believe it'll be a launch title at this point. Though, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because it is, like, Guerrilla Games did, like, launch the PS4 with Killzone Shadowfall. Again, it was Killzone Shadowfall and Knack were the 2 PlayStation games. So it's like, I do think there'll be 2 games at the launch of the PS5, if I were to guess, and I think Horizon's probably the best bet if they were to do that. So maybe I'm talking myself back into having Horizon as a launch title. But then again, I mean, based on the way that, like, we just got reports that they're just now hiring more people for the game. So it's like, if that's the case, then... Okay, never mind. Like, I was hearing a really loud noise. I was like, is that my fucking PC? And it was like, it should be off. And no, it's my fucking PS4. Which, by the way, also means that, what the fuck is going on with my fucking PS4 right now? I mean, obviously, like, PS4 has always been loud, but, this is, like, really loud. Like, this is the point where, like, with both my headphones on, I'm hearing the fucking noise. Am I a fucking idiot? Or did I? Okay, I actually did something. I don't even know what the fuck I did. But yeah, the fact that they're just now hiring more people for, like, to work in the open world and stuff makes me think that it's probably not gonna be a launch title. I think probably mid next year.
I'm impressed.
I mean, because to be fair, for a AAA game, I mean, 3 years is not long enough. Like, that's not... Okay, Iron Punch. Okay. Like, 3 years is just, it's simply not enough time at this point. I think, like, most AAA games need, what, 4 years, I think? I think solidly need 4 years. I mean, even fucking, Origins got 4 years, right? Yeah, even Origins got 4 years. So I definitely think something like Horizon will need 4 years. And then again, I mean, Origins was like a complete rebrand of the series, wasn't it? Form a statue. Oh, so you have to, oh, that's annoying, actually. We're still in chapter 3, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what happens in Horizon, like what they're going to do with it, because I really don't really have a good idea of what they're going to do with it. Oh, I didn't see that until now. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, I guess I gotta use both hands. There we go. So I was trying to read stuff on my phone at the same time, so it's like... Okay, cool, I actually died there. Again, at least they fucking fixed the checkpoint system. Fuck! Okay, cool. Why is this like the first fight that I'm actually having difficulty with? There we go. Ah, shit. No, that's it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really hoping that the co-op feature isn't too prominent in Horizon. I think in this game had co-op, right? I forgot about that until just now. Yeah, this game was a co-op game, right? Wait, what? Oh. Okay, I was not expecting that. When the fuck did this become a thing? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck off. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, at least the checkpoint system's fixed. What the fuck was that? Like, why didn't he do it? That was really fucking weird. Like, where it's like, even though the button prompt was on screen, he wouldn't actually fucking do it.
We'll find another way across.
Oh, we need to keep something on there? So I know what we're supposed to do. It's that. There we go. Wait, what? Fuck off of this. Is this really a game mechanic we're going to be keeping in here? I still find it so funny that this is actually a fucking... that this is actually a thing. Like Knack, Knack 2. Wait. Fuck off, game. No? Is that not something? Okay, whatever. Oh, we need to fucking move this. Fuck, to be honest, I wasn't paying attention there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about a bigger open world also for Horizon. I feel like Horizon kind of did open world, like did its open world correctly, where it's kind of the right amount of shit in it. Like it didn't feel too bloated, but also like didn't feel too small either. So I don't know how I really feel about a bigger open world. But we'll see. Again, like I mean, I'm still really excited for Horizon. I mean, Horizon is definitely gonna be one of my more anticipated games coming out. To be honest, actually, I mean, if I'm really thinking about it, I think it might be my second most. I mean, after Last of Us Part 2, I do think Horizon's probably my. Where am I going? Okay, so what was the point of this? Where's that take me? Is that really the only difference? Wait, so we are supposed to hit that? Oh, okay. I get it now. Because that wasn't even in my fucking thought process. Okay. Wait, so we need this mode to do the grapple thing? Oh, I didn't even realize that actually. That's what we're grappling with, is with the fucking rocks from this mode. Okay. I thought it was just a new game mechanic in general, but now it's only for this mode. So I just like kind of misunderstood what the fucking thing was. Oh whatever. Fuck. Oh yeah, I forgot, we should be paying attention to the time. Yeah, we're at 54. So we'll end probably decently soon. Ow. So, okay, so we need... probably need a few things, so we'll probably go up here. Okay, there's the rocks, yeah. So we need this. Then we go down here. Here. Do this. And then also go to this mode. And there we go. I would assume there's a cutscene. Yeah. Okay, we'll end after the cutscene.
Cold up here. Should have listened to Charlotte.
It's just a bit further, Lucas. You'll be fine.
Come on, guys.
Alright,
That's
one's here.
strange.
Next episode we're going to continue on, but for now, thanks for watching.